Men, let's have an honest conversation. Do you masturbate? If so, have you ever found yourself wondering in the quiet of your room if it's still healthy after 50 or 60? If this practice might somehow be harming you, if that doubt has ever crossed your mind, know that you're in the majority. This is a topic surrounded by confusion, outdated myths, and a distinct lack of clear, reliable information. It's one of the most common yet unspoken concerns for men in their mature years. And after looking at the available data, it's easy to see why there's so much uncertainty. Millions of men continue to practice self-care in the dark, filled with uncertainty about the real effects on their hormones, prostate health, or performance with a partner. That's why I recorded this video. No more myths or confusion. Today, we'll dive into the science and uncover the 10 transformative benefits of masturbation in maturity. But we won't stop there. I'll also reveal the 10 risks you need to know too. Turn this practice into an ally for your health, not an enemy. Stay with me because what you'll learn today could be a game maker. Let's start with the good news. Number 1, it keeps your penis healthy and strong. Think of your penis not just as an organ, but as a muscular system that needs exercise. The act of getting an erection is essentially a workout. It forces a massive increase in blood flow to the spongy tissues known as the corpora cavernosa. Picture them as balloons that need to be inflated regularly to avoid losing their elasticity. This regular exercise is a form of natural physiotherapy. It keeps the tissues flexible, strong, and responsive. Without this workout, over time, those tissues can become stiff and less able to hold blood, a phenomenon known as penile fibrosis. That's why many men, as they age, notice their erections aren't as firm or long-lasting. Maintaining this routine is like going to the gym for your penis. You're actively fighting the wear and tear of time and ensuring that when the moment comes, your body is ready and capable of responding with the same firmness as years ago. The second benefit is perhaps the most important of all because it acts as a silent guardian of your long-term health. It promotes prostate health. I know prostate cancer is a concern that looms in the minds of many men. But what if I told you that one of the most effective defenses against it is already built into your body? Large studies, including a landmark study from Harvard University, have found a powerful link. The higher the frequency of ejaculation, the lower the risk of developing prostate cancer. The theory is that regular ejaculation acts as a cleansing system, a flush that removes potentially carcinogenic substances and old secretions that build up in the prostate ducts. It's like taking out the trash from your house regularly. If you let it pile up, it starts to become toxic. Your prostate works the same way. Each ejaculation is a cleansing act, a way to keep the internal environment healthy and free from harm. It's your personal protection system. And science is only beginning to understand how powerful it truly is. Number 3. It's the foundation. For nearly everything related to your intimate health, it strengthens your pelvic floor. Think of your pelvic floor as the foundation of a house. It's a network of powerful muscles, including the critical pubococcygeus muscle that supports everything above it. When that foundation is strong, everything works well. When it weakens, cracks start to appear in the system. The rhythmic contractions of orgasm are essentially gym reps for these hidden muscles. Each contraction is a small exercise that tones and strengthens that found. And why is this so vital? Because a strong pelvic floor is responsible for 3 crucial things for older men. Firmer erections, it helps trap blood in the penis, ensuring stronger, longer-lasting erections. Ejaculatory control, a strong muscle gives you more control over the timing of your climax. Incontinence prevention, it's your primary defense against leaks and dribbles, a common and embarrassing issue many men face in silence. So, every orgasm isn't just a moment of pleasure, it's an act of strengthening, ensuring your foundation stays solid for life. The fourth benefit is something every modern man desperately needs. Irregular practice works as a natural antidote to stress. We live in a high-pressure world where a hormone called cortisol, the stress hormone, runs rampant in our bodies. Chronic cortisol is a silent killer. It raises blood pressure, causes anxiety, impairs sleep, and ages you from the inside out. But your body has a built-in defense mechanism. Scientific research is clear. Orgasm triggers a significant and immediate drop in cortisol levels. It's like your brain flips a switch that turns off stress production. This cortisol reduction isn't just momentary relief, it's a powerful tool for your overall health. Lower cortisol levels help regulate blood pressure, which is vital for cardiovascular health, and calm the nervous system, reducing anxiety. So, this act of pleasure isn't just for the body. It's one of the best things you can do for your mental health and your heart, especially in our chaotic world. Fifth, it releases a cocktail of feel-good neurochemicals. Orgasm floods the brain with dopamine, the molecule of motivation and pleasure, and oxytocin, often called the bonding hormone. This natural mood booster provides a sense of well-being and emotional connection, which is invaluable for mental health. Sixth, it aids in self-detection of physical issues. Engaging in self-pleasure makes you intimately familiar with your own anatomy. This regular self-examination is one of the most effective ways for men to spot early signs of conditions like testicular cancer, penile fibrosis, or other abnormalities that might go unnoticed. Seventh, it improves sleep quality after orgasm. The release of hormones like oxytocin and prolactin combined with the cortisol drop creates a powerful sedative effect. This helps the body relax deeply, making it easier to fall into deep restorative sleep, something that often becomes more challenging with age. Eighth, it enhances overall pelvic blood circulation beyond the penis. Masturbation improves blood flow throughout the pelvic region. This is beneficial for bladder health, prostate health, and the surrounding musculature, preventing issues related to stagnation and poor circulation. Ninth, it can serve as a training method for ejaculatory control for men struggling with premature ejaculation. Masturbation provides a safe, private space to practice techniques like the stop and start method. This allows you to better understand your body's signals and build greater control, which can then translate to partnered sex. And 10th, it keeps your sexual desire and neural pathways active. The brain is the biggest sex organ. By regularly engaging in sexual fantasy and physical stimulation, you keep the neural circuits associated with desire and arousal active. This helps maintain a healthy libido and sexual responsiveness, even if you don't have a regular partner. But to get a full picture, we can't focus only on the positives. A healthy practice is a mindful practice. So now let's talk about the 10 potential risks or negative effects you need to watch out for to turn this practice into a source of health, not problems. Before we move on, I want to make sure we're on the same page. If this information has been valuable to you, please type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0. Your honest feedback is the most important tool I have to improve. And if you haven't already, consider hitting the like button and subscribing to not miss any part of this conversation. The first risk is social isolation. This becomes a problem when self-pleasure stops being part of a healthy sex life and instead becomes a substitute for real human connection. The solution here is awareness. Ensure this practice is complementing your life, not allowing you to withdraw from it. Second is the risk of skin microtears. This usually happens when masturbation is performed too aggressively or without proper lubrication. These small tears can cause irritation, inflammation, and can even become an entry point for infections. The solution is simple. Always be gentle and use a quality water-based lubricant. Third is desensitization. If you stimulate yourself the same way with the same pressure and rhythm every time, your brain can become conditioned to respond only to that specific touch. This can make arousal or orgasm with a partner more difficult. The key is to vary your technique, rhythm, and focus. Fourth, it can mask underlying causes of erectile dysfunction. If you can only achieve an erection during masturbation but not with a partner, it might be tempting to ignore the issue. However, this could mask serious underlying health problems like heart disease, diabetes, or hormonal imbalances. If you notice this pattern, it's essential to see a doctor. And speaking of underlying causes, I need to pause here for a moment because this is critically important. While this video gives you the what, I want to share a resource that explains the why and offers a powerful natural solution. It's a video presentation I believe is essential for any man concerned about his sexual health. It reveals a bizarrely simple 60-second homemade remedy designed to address what new science suggests is the true root cause of many of these male performance issues. It's not about masking symptoms. It's about a 100% natural approach to restoring your youthful hardness and stamina. I strongly encourage you to watch it. I'll leave the direct link in the pinned comment below this video. Go ahead and open that link in a new tab so you can watch it right after we're done here. Okay, now that you have that resource available, it's critical that we address the remaining risks you need to know about. The fifth risk is nerve compression due to poor posture. Many men masturbate sitting on a hard chair or hunched over, which can compress the pudendal nerve in the pelvis. Over time, this can lead to genital numbness or pelvic pain. The ideal is to practice in a relaxed, comfortable position like lying down with proper support. Sixth, it can become an unhealthy emotional coping mechanism. Using masturbation as your only tool to deal with stress, boredom, or frustration can create a behavioral dependency. It's crucial to have a diverse toolkit for managing your emotions, including exercise, meditation, and talking to others. Seventh is feelings of guilt and shame. Many men were raised with powerful cultural or religious taboos about self-pleasure. If those feelings persist and cause you distress, it can be incredibly beneficial to talk to a sex-positive therapist. or counselor to help reframe this natural practice in a healthier light. 8. This pelvic congestion, while infrequent ejaculation is a risk factor for prostate issues. Excessively frequent ejaculation multiple times a day over a long period can sometimes lead to a sensation of heaviness or pain in the testicles and pelvic area. The solution is moderation. Listen to your body's signals. 9th is a potential impact on semen quality. This is only a concern if you and a partner are actively trying to conceive. While it doesn't harm your long-term fertility, ejaculating daily can temporarily reduce sperm concentration. For optimal quality, studies suggest a 2 to 5 day abstinence period is best. And 10th, a disconnection from reality, often tied to pornography. If masturbation becomes heavily reliant on extreme or unrealistic pornography, it can distort your expectations and make connecting with a real-life partner more difficult. The true wisdom then lies in balance. The key is to nurture your mind with your own imagination and memories rather than relying solely on visual aids. As you can see, the discussion about masturbation after 60 isn't about a verdict of good or bad. It's about understanding that it's a tool, and the power of a tool doesn't lie in the tool itself, but in how we use it. The secret ingredient that turns this tool into a force for good is mindfulness. When practiced with awareness, respect for your body, and above all moderation, it becomes a pillar for your health and vitality. I hope this conversation has shed light on a topic too often left in the dark. Now, I really want to hear your thoughts. What was the most eye-opening piece of information for you today? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's keep this important discussion going together as men seeking the truth. If this content helped you in any way, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and share with someone who needs this information for more honest guides on health and maturity. And don't forget to hit the bell so you're the first to know when our next conversation begins. Stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.